all 8 Battle Pass skins officially confirmed by Fortnite, to the live event and what's going to be happening with the Dark Presence reappearing that nobody expected, all the way to our first Chapter 7 trailer officially showing a free skin that will be available on November 27th for the first time. Let's not forget the leaked downtime screen and Howardson Wolf's brain, what you heard that right, so stick around until the end to get all of that and more today. Before we do, Charlie the Charcoal Pug wants you to enter code FM1 in the shop, one of the shortest and easiest codes to enter, only 3 digits long. Even the sidekick version of him also thinks you should go do this. Starting out just before we get into the new Battle Pass leaks and the free skin that everybody can get and how. At the time of me recording this video, the Fortnite servers seem to be down for whatever reason, but upon loading in, you will see that the lobby changed from this previously around a week or just out from the event going down to now include the Dark Presence in the background when we're just around 2 days away from when it happens. If it wasn't already obvious by the lobby or the timer in game or the teasers across social media, this chapter finale is going to be called 0 Hour, with this being the official key art revealing, just like in the trailer, that Godzilla, Kong, Giant Homer that's just been introduced on the island or kind of curated out of the sky, Megazord and the Dark Presence are all going to be taking place or fighting it out. It's nice to see Hope and Jones at the forefront of the storyline once again, and believe it or not, their story started in Fortnite at the start of Chapter 5 almost 2 years ago. The story since then has involved so many cool events, so I'm excited to see what happens in this finale, which if you haven't been playing much of the Simpsons season, here's a small recap of everything that's been happening. So basically, Homer clones are now swarming the island, and a giant version of Homer, thanks to him swallowing the Zero Shard, has actually been created, which you can see on the outskirts of the island. The Fortnite YouTube channel has uploaded several Simpsons x Fortnite episodes, or to kind of tell us and project in a Simpsons format what's going on going forward. They've done a really good job of correlating this into Fortnite as well, as from completing a related story quest, we already get a mini live event showing the giant Homer on the outside of the island, not quite Galactus size, spitting out this Zero Shard into a small grass-clad area just above the Springfield sign. So now is your last chance to complete your Battle Pass fully, unlock all the selectable super styles of the toxic variants of the Simpsons skins, obviously before we head into the live event at 2 PM Eastern Time on November 29th, where directly after that we'll be going into a downtime, and then once it lifts we'll be in Chapter 7 Season 1. Just in case you've been living under a rock and don't know anything about Chapter 7 or the fact content creators have literally flown out and there's been several different leaks, this first of all being the official logo with the slogan or name of next season, despite it being spelt out as 7 instead of the number, being Pacific Break. Pacific Break makes sense as all the content creators got invited to LA in real life, which obviously is in the Pacific time zone, and to be honest, one of the largest cities in this, which this theme is definitely reflected throughout some of the Battle Pass skins, which we're about to further reveal in just a second. In time for picking up the Battle Pass though, don't forget, shameless plug once again, enter code FM1 in the shop. It means the world to me and my dog Charlie the Charcoal Pug, who is now a companion in Fortnite, who also wants you to use the code. Before we reveal leaked gameplay and brand new features, of course Fortnite have actually teased some of the locations already through short form trailers or content over on X or Twitter and other social platforms right here, which from pausing them and putting them in one image form obviously shows like a water park kind of area, and then we have 2 city areas. Obviously this lines up to the official leaked gameplay pouring out from content creators, some of them who like couldn't help themselves and put it on their Instagram story, maybe the +1s of some of the creators. But to summarise everything shown in these clips, as you can see, the skin worn right here is the bride from Kill Bill, and we do have another skin surrounding Kill Bill that will be completely free in just a second. Anyways, these features are leaked Chapter 7 info from creator events, hot air balloons, drivable reboot vans, solo versus bots mode, Rift-a-Palooza events that spawn rifts, gameplay UI update, and Battle Pass has Marty McFly and the bride. Both of these characters were also shown in the lobby right here from one of these events, but obviously the images weren't very good quality. It was taken off someone's phone rather than a capture device, which then goes on to further validate what was leaked from somebody's locker right here. Ignore the Mr. Savage skins on the end, as a normal length season like we're about to enter instead of the Simpsons one being a mini one, have a total of 8 outfits between level 1 and 100, and obviously the secret skin in each Battle Pass. Not only has this image been enhanced by the power of AI to obviously reveal what their actual locker images look like when we go to select these characters, but don't forget a ton of these were also found on the Fortnite surveys for Chapter 7 Season 1, including, as you can see, what's most interesting, which didn't seem previously included, this bear skin, which many people believe to be this dude actually turns into as a selectable style. To further back all of that up, Fortnite released a very short teaser trailer of the actual key art animated of all of the Battle Pass skins. First of all, we have the astronaut character at the front, which has a very interesting name, which we're about to reveal in just a second. The bride, these 2 characters off the Fortnite surveys, including the one that turns into a bear supposedly, Marty McFly, and then the bottom 2 right characters in a similar sort of style or vibe. Content creators are set to reveal the official first look at the Battle Pass during downtime on the 29th after the event, but I've paid somebody, commissioned them to actually create the models of some of the characters, such as the Lion Dude, the bride from Kill Bill, this female character, the astronaut character, Marty McFly, and we even have an early look at Yuki Yabari, which will be a free outfit, it turns out, as revealed from Fortnite today, with them obviously releasing this trailer, which actually shows her off, and finally Peely being a film star, as he's included in literally everything. Despite it giving us an insight to Chapter 7, this trailer, which is called The Lost Chapter Yuki's Revenge, what's most interesting, as shown at the very end, is you can claim the Yuki outfit by logging in on Fortnite between November 27th at 9 AM Eastern Time to December 1st at 9 AM Eastern Time also. Considering this is a completely free skin, I think that's kind of like a fair window to actually get on Fortnite, considering the release of the new chapter as well. This whole trailer was not just showing off Chapter 7 early, such as some of the vehicles like this Meow Wagon, but according to data miners, the full premiere of it is in Fortnite on November 30th at 2 PM Eastern Time, obviously the day after the launch of Chapter 7 Season 1 itself. With this being another look at the actual Battle Pass promo, but obviously in a different language, it shows again the character that can be turned supposedly into the bear style that we saw in the Fortnite surveys, and this female character stood in front of a green screen. A skin that not many people are talking about, considering we get a new one with the start of every month, and obviously Chapter 7 is releasing very close to the start of December, is the Chapter 7 crew skin or December skin. I'd say this is one of the best crew skins in recent times, but you'll have to let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. In terms of more Chapter 7 features, we have supposedly, according to Hypex, flying, surfing, which he's not sure of, self-revive, play as a boss, and simple building, obviously by creators, so they say, who've played it early. One of the main things with Chapter 7 though is everybody wondering not only about Hope and Jones in the storyline, but considering it's the 7th chapter of Fortnite, Chapter 7 literally spelt out like the faction, are the 7 our beloved storyline OG characters returning. Thankfully it looks like this is the case, as not only from taking a look at the key art and full battle pass again that data miners and Fortnite actually posted, this character at the front is called The Traveller, and every member of the 7 has the in front of like the second name, I guess, like the Visitor, the Foundation, the Origin, the Scientist, and let's not of course forget the Paradigm. You get the gist of it. Maybe this is a remix version of the 7, and hopefully we see this remix version of the Order of the Fortnite surveys, which was recently included in a survey batch. Despite the name of the chapter, 7 spelt out anyways pointing toward this, literally in the same key art that nobody noticed are the 7's actual logos on these screens right here, directly at the Traveller's fingertips, which obviously has a gold cube glowing in the mask of him so we can't see his face, implying also the return of the last reality, which would make for an incredible kind of feud on the island to develop the storyline furthermore on the brand new Chapter 7 map. It's already given me throwback vibes to Chapter 2's finale, where the 7 and the last reality clashed, resulting in the flipping of our Chapter 2 island to get to Chapter 3. In terms of the number 7 though, not just the faction, Fortnite did some really crazy things which instantly got reverted. Well, I say instantly, it was in a matter of 30 minutes of them actually putting this in game, being a 7 different shaped storm. I think they did this considering we're getting a reworked storm in Fortnite Chapter 7 overall, and no, that doesn't mean it's definitely going to just be a number 7. Whatever goes down in the live event is going to be causing this, I'm guessing, for the first time ever. It's not just going to be circles when we actually load up the Chapter 7 island, but before we get there, we're going back to Oninoshima, the Chapter 6 island, but in a very corrupted and almost kind of broken reality form for this finale. How we know this is because the lobby that's now live is actually codenamed Corrupted Oninoshima, implying we're going to be going back here when the event actually starts, considering the Dark Presence is in this reality that we're going to have to defeat. With the launch of Chapter 7 though, it doesn't just stop there for huge things going down, as Winterfest is already being play tested as an event, which is probably the biggest event of the year, where we get so many free rewards and literally 2 free outfits every single year. It's not always 100% confirmed we're getting a log cabin, but to be honest, I think everybody wants to see this back. It's just a small UI change to the menu, and of course everybody likes going in there and unboxing the presents every day. For all you Playboy Carti fans out there, you'll be happy to know that he is a collaboration upcoming in Chapter 7, but the date isn't actually known now, as it's recently just been leaked and officially teased by Playboy Carti himself. Until the Chapter 7 update rolls around, I don't think we'll have an official look at the skin, despite many concepts out there obviously looking kinda real in terms of the official model and what that will be. Christmas is going to hit different this year on the Fortnite Islands, as we not only have Winterfest coming for Chapter 7, but OG Season 7 with the cloud in the distance currently approaching the the island like in the original Chapter 1 Season 6, which had behind it a giant ice cube with the polar peak monster underneath it, and snow is already starting to fall on Spawn Island before this happened. Rewinding back to the present though, considering this is the end of Chapter 6, of course going into Chapter 7, and with the 6-7 meme on the rise absolutely everywhere, Fortnite figured why not capitalise off this, and this is literally the screen we're going to be seeing after the event takes place, transitioning from Chapter 6 into 7, like literally a 6-7 meme in Fortnite, and then showing the Chapter 7 logo and official background leak. So many people thought with the event occurring on the 29th that downtime would last until the 30th, but this has been determined to not be the case by data miners. Chapter 7 will be released on November 29th, just a few hours after the live event, instead of a 2 AM downtime on November 30th, as some people did expect. Before this happens, Charlie the Charcoal Pug wants you to enter code FM1 in the shop before picking up the Chapter 7 Battle Pass. Even his sidekick agrees with this, just go do it right now. Of all times, make sure you subscribe with all notifications turned on as well, so you don't miss any future videos, leaks, news and uploads as soon as they pour out on the channel.